Just reading the comments. Hello, hello. Feeling pumped today. I love that. Same here. Same here. Feeling so pumped and excited. So I'm so grateful to all of you for being here. And so essentials for tonight's portal activation. Please have a candle ready for a sacred release ceremony or for just setting intentions together. Journal and your pen because we'll be planting your 2026 seeds tonight. Water or warm cup of tea. Something to safely burn paper because we're gonna do a releasing ritual, a bowl, fireplace, or a metal tray, anything, or if none, um, just visualize symbolic burning. Um, what else? What else is needed tonight? Your open heart, your open heart, willing and ready and available to release and rebirth, be reborn, and of course, your beautiful self, goddess, creatrix self, and your readiness to step fully in your power. Very, very important tonight. So, welcome, welcome, welcome to our live winter solstice portal activation. I'm so deeply grateful you're here together with my soulmate student and intuitive advisor and fellow success coach and my fellow goddess and I guess my partner in success in this journey, my soul sister and co-creator of this journey, Patty, dearest Patty. We are so honored to hold this sacred space for you and with you. We have poured our hearts, our wisdom, our magic into creating the sacred container for you. We have shared the 21-day curriculum, care of course, Patty. She created the curriculum and I have revamped it and we have collaborated and co-created it together. And yes, today we'll be sending you the 21-day journey that you can look into every single day, you know, as you have registered and signed up in this portal activation, you get the copy of the playbook that you can follow every day. Daily soul nourishing practices, rituals, mantras, activations that you can do in the comfort of your home. And again, if you haven't already created your sacred space, go take some time to create your sacred space. Light a candle if you can, grab your journal and pen, get cozy. This is a 2.5-hour deep journey. Put your phone on silent. Give this exclusive time for you, for self-care, for self-love, for your personal development, for your self-enrichment, for your spiritual growth, soul evolution, and have again water nearby or juice, warm cup of tea to keep yourself hydrated, and maybe a cozy blanket or your favorite healing crystals. I have my three favorite here, green aventurine. I have my tower rhodonite and of course my selenite to activate us. Anything that will support you tonight. And this is your time, this is your portal, this is your sacred ceremony, this is our rebirth. So to those who are here live, drop a heart emoji in the comments so we can see you and honor you. Or feel free to share in the comments, in the chat. How are you feeling today? What are your intentions for today and in this 21-day manifesting journey? Or maybe what's one word that represents what you're ready to release from 2025? And what are you calling in to receive? Drop in the comments. Feel free to share. Let's honor and witness that. Let's co-create this collective release energy together so that we can fully receive, we can make space for new, vibrant, positive energies, for us to fully receive what is really truly meant for you, for us as a collective together. Again, anything that you want to solidify, intentions, desires, wins, for example, from the past portal activations you have done together, or just share what are you willing to release, what you wish to receive, anything you would like to solidify now. Would really appreciate your sharings. And if you want to just reflect on your own, that's welcome as well. You can just simply receive. You can lie down in bed and just simply receive. And if you're watching this via replay, again, you get lifetime access to the Zoom recordings for registering in this 21-day manifestation journey. We will send you the Zoom recordings, the video recordings or replay. So if you're watching this on replay, if you want to relive the moment, this is all perfect divine timing. This portal energy is timeless. This activation is available to you whenever your soul is ready to receive it. So yes, this is all for you. And we are very, very honored to hold safe space for you. All right, I will be reading the chat in a bit. But now I would love to start with our opening invocation. So let me just share my screen. Yes, I see the chat. I see the personal messages. And again, I'm giving all of us here access. All right, access to be co-host so that you can help me admit those who are coming in. All right, I think all of us have one more. I'm giving co-host access to everyone here. Hold on. Okay, two more. Making you all co-hosts. You can also, when you're a co-host, you can also record on your own computer, by the way. But again, we'll give you lifetime access. All right. Let's start with an opening invocation. And then we will read all your responses. All right. All right, we'll start with the opening invocation. Before we begin, we're gonna call in the sacred energies to hold this space with us. So place your hand on your heart center, close your eyes, or your eyes open with a soft gaze. I just want you to relax and take a deep breath. Inhale slowly and deeply, fully and completely. And exhale whenever you're ready. Again, slowly, fully, completely release all tension and relax. Feel your heartbeat, the rhythm of life itself pulsing through you. Let's open this sacred solstice portal together with reverence, with power, with love. You may speak these words out loud with me or simply feel every word as it washes through you like healing waves. Almighty God, great goddess, divine love, Holy Spirit, source energy, infinite intelligence, creator of all that is, Mother Earth who holds us, Father Sky who covers us, Grandmother Moon who guides us, Grandfather Sun who warms us, ascended masters and all benevolent beings of light who love us and walk beside us. We call upon you now to bless this sacred space. We call upon the energy of the winter solstice, the sacred turning point, the death and rebirth, the completion and new beginning. Let me just add, we call upon the divine wisdom of all the ancient traditions who have honored this portal throughout time, and we choose to walk in the light and call upon our highest selves, our spirit guides, our angels, our ancestors who came before us. We invite the frequency of unconditional love, divine abundance, complete worthiness, big dreams, massive shifts, and miraculous transformation. Surround us with your light, protect this space, guide our journey together, activate our highest timeline. We gather at the holy threshold between death and rebirth, between ending and beginning. We gather to honor what was. We gather to release what's complete and plant the seeds of what will be. Blessing our sacred circle now. May this solstice activation be a wondrous turning point for every precious soul gathered in our circle. Just say yes as you touch your heart if you want to receive these healing energies now. Maybe learn to trust the darkness as much as we trust the light, knowing both are sacred, both are necessary, both are gifts from the divine. And may every seed that we plant tonight be blessed, be protected, be watered, and destined to bloom in perfect divine timing. May every word spoken today, tonight, activate divine remembering or remembrance within each soul present here in this intimate circle. Thank you for all the lessons and the growth. Thank you for every challenge of 2025 that revealed our strength that we didn't know we had. Thank you for every loss that created sacred space for new blessings to enter. Thank you for every moment of pain that cracked us open, cracked our hearts wide open to receive deeper love, to receive the highest level of love and abundance, to receive pure love frequency. Thank you for every confusion, every challenge that prepared us for the clarity that's coming and that has already come, that we have already received. May we maintain this beautiful energy of expansion, of ascension. Thank you for every void, for every emptiness, every night that we felt the darkness. For these are the wombs birthing our most beautiful becoming, our most beautiful future, our most abundant, our most joyful new year ahead. Today or tonight, we release 2025 completely and with deep gratitude. We honor the sacred darkness and turn our faces toward the returning light. We plant our 2026 seeds with sacred intention, with absolute faith and certainty, and with overflowing love. We activate our rebirth codes at the deepest soul level Tonight we are ready to be reborn. We allow our old selves to die, who we were to die, and rebirth to who we are becoming, our highest selves, our God state, our divine goddess creatrix selves, our most magnificent selves. We call upon the sacred four directions to bless and hold this space from the east, from the south, from the west, from the north. We call you in. We call upon the sacred elements to infuse this ceremony. The earth, ground us in our bodies, in our commitment to aligning with our soul purpose in the physical realm where our manifestations will bloom. Water flow through us, cleanse us, help us surrender and release what we're holding too tightly. Fire transform us completely, illuminate our path, ignite our sacred purpose and passion. Air bring us crystal clear clarity, divine inspiration, divine downloads from source itself. Spirit, remind us always that we are one with all that is, that we're never separate, never alone. And may the seeds we plant tonight grow deep roots as we anchor ourselves deeply into Mother Earth, as we build strong stems, branches, foundations, and as we allow ourselves to grow and bloom as beautiful flowers and fruits, bloom into our most abundant, loving, healthy, purposeful, peaceful, prosperous, healthy, wealthy, harmonious, happy, joyful, our most joyful year ever. It is done. It is completed. It is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. Let's take a deep breath and feel the sacred energy filling this space. Feel yourself held. Feel yourself supported. Feel yourself guided in this beautiful divine light and love, this loving energy that we are co-creating together in this beautiful sacred space, in this intimate circle today, tonight. So allow yourself to receive as I clear the energy in this space, as we set our intentions together. And whenever you're ready, breathe out, release all tension, and relax. And with a smile on our faces, let's slowly and gently open our eyes. Whew, how was that? Welcome back. Now let's begin. Again, for those of you who already registered for 21-day journey, welcome home. This is day one of our transformation together, and we're live streaming the ceremony on YouTube. And for those watching, so that you can experience this powerful solstice activation. But this replay will be available for a limited time. We'll be taking this down. So if you want lifetime access to this recording, all 21 days of practices, our complete PDF playbook, and presentation slides, private community support, and our January 11th portal activation ceremony, you can still register at bit.ly/2026 manifestation journey. Thank you for joining us. And yes, so you will, if you choose to pay in full, you can also receive bonus gifts, your one-on-one year-end Oracle guidance session, your personal 2026 energy forecast PDF, your abundance activation audio meditation, and of course, you'll get lifetime access to all recordings and practices. We will also be sharing the practices in our WhatsApp community for daily support. So if you're not yet part of the WhatsApp group, please join us. The link is bit.ly/ELC WhatsApp group. And I'm also offering clarity call and year-end strategy session readings available until January 11th. So you can book a clarity call with me. And I'm sure Patty is also offering support. We're finalizing her online coaching program, signature coaching program. So watch out for that. For now, please join our WhatsApp community for daily support. Please make sure to join. Yes. And again, if you want some more guidance, I'm offering free clarity call for everyone who's here. I'm just sending the link to the chat. And to YouTube as well. I think I can share it. All right. So please share in the chat your intentions, your anything like your wins, whatever you want to solidify. And then I'll be continuing why this portal matters. What is the meaning of this portal? So just let me know. Oh, wow, there are some people watching us right now on YouTube. Let me know, what are your intentions? There. All right, I'll read your intentions. Isa says, may I share? Oh, I love this. I love this. May I share my book titles for this year? For this year and next year that you asked me about. I love this. Oh my gosh. 2025, the year the tower fell. Oh, 2026, a new kingdom arise. So dramatic, it's diabolic. I was just talking to Angela, my other, my soul sister also and soulmate student. That's her word of the year as well. Diabolical, very fiery. Strong energy and fiery energy. Powerful energy, which is very timely for the year of the fire horse. Angie says, it's an honor to share this journey with you all. Thank you, my love. I know Angie is here with me in Dubai. So we have Philippines, Dubai, and I guess we have more countries here. Let me know if you're in other countries. Different time zone. Thank you for making it work out, the time zone. Leanna says, so funny, I was doing a 2026 reading for myself last night, but it just doesn't align with my vision for 2026. I realize it's probably moot if I do it before we finish this 21-day manifestation journey. So I want to manifest my most abundant and most spiritually activated self in this chapter that I truly see myself in. I super love that. Can we just download that energy? Would you like this? Your most abundant. Would you like to know what it is and how it truly feels like to have, to experience, to manifest your most abundant and most spiritually evolved and activated self, highest self? From now moving forward, it is done, it is completed, it is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. I super love this, by the way. Super love this. Super love this. So feel free to share your intentions in the chat. We'll be reading this. So, why this portal matters? By the way, I'll be sharing this to everyone, this link. And if you want a copy of the PDF, let me know as well. But for now, let me just share this presentation slides to the chat. Here. Perfect. Perfecto. And then we'll share the 21-day manifestation journey as we end the call, the daily practices and the rituals. All right. So why this portal matters? So last night, the winter solstice, you know what? Let me present this. Why am I not presenting this? uh, it's too small, right? Hold on. There. Apologies for that. There. Okay. It's perfect now. All right. Now it's bigger. All right. So the winter solstice was the longest darkness we'll ever experience all year. And we died figuratively to who we were. And now we are birthing who we're really destined to become. We are standing at the threshold or the sacred edge between what was and what will be. And the beautiful truth, the beautiful eternal truth is uh Denise is asking. Okay, if you can give her, I think I think let's be I'm not sure if she already registered, but yeah, would you please give, or I can do it. You know what? Let's give that. Oh yeah, there, Patty did it. Thank you, my love. Thank you, my loves. All right, perfect. So, yeah. The beautiful eternal truth is now the light enters, the light returns. So, starting today, each day grows a little longer, a little brighter, a little more filled with light. And the winter solstice, it's also tagged by UN, United Nations, as World Meditation Day. This is the night of self-reflection. This is the night when we die and then the light is reborn from the womb of darkness. That's actually what happened last night. But honestly, Patty and I, we had like little sleep. I think both of us were like, we were really, really, we were very busy. And I'm sure all of you here are also. And yeah, I was feeling it. I was like, whoa. I was receiving so much divine downloads with the winter solstice. This night is so significant. I'm gonna be explaining later on why in so many cultures and traditions. So I repeat, this is the night when the light is reborn from the womb of darkness, and so are we, and so are you. This is where we are now. We are reborn. This is why cultures across our beautiful world have honored this sacred night for thousands upon thousands of years. Indigenous peoples around the world held sacred ceremonies of gratitude, renewal, and rebirth on this period. Even Christians eventually place Christmas Day just 3 days after the solstice, celebrating the birth of the light. Because energy is sacred. This energy is sacred. The darkest night always, without fail, gives birth to the returning light. So, you know, in um the Celtic Druids, they celebrated Yule, honoring the death of the Oak King and the return of the light, the darkest night. And they understood that in the darkest night, the seeds of rebirth are planted. The winter solstice has been honored as sacred across every tradition. This is the ancient wisdom of the solstice. The indigenous peoples across the Americas honored this as a time when the sun stands still, when the veil between the worlds is thin, when we can access deep wisdom and plant intentions for the coming light. So that's why it's very, very perfect for introspection. And this energy is very potent, of course, 5 days before and 5 days after. In Egypt, ancient Egyptians celebrated the rebirth of Ra, the sun god emerging from the underworld. Death is not an ending, it's a transformation. So, this is the symbolism of the winter solstice, the death and then rebirth. The Chinese understood this is the peak of yin energy before yang returns, the deepest darkness before the light. And, yin and yang energy, that's yin energy is receptivity, right? So maximum receptivity, peak of yin energy before massive action, or yang, perfect for receiving and planting seeds. And in Kabbalah, this represents divine contraction, creating space for divine expansion. So you're withdrawing to make room for more creation, the void that holds infinite potential. So every tradition understood you cannot birth the new without dying to the old. You gotta die to rebirth. Just like the caterpillar must dissolve completely in the chrysalis, right? Before becoming a butterfly, the seed must break open in dark soil before becoming a tree. The old skin must be shed before new skin can emerge. The phoenix must burn in flames before rising from the ashes. You must release your old identity before embodying your highest self. So today, tonight, we honor this cycle of transformation, the death and rebirth cycle. We participate in this cosmic energy. We'll do a ritual together. We complete what's done and prepare to begin an entirely new chapter, entirely new book, as Isa has mentioned, to begin completely as our new highest self. And what else? Oh my goodness. What's the significance of this? Whew. So as I've mentioned, the energy this month is really sacred. We're giving birth to the returning light, and also we're completing a 9-year cycle and starting a new 9-year cycle. This is really where we dissolve everything completely. Like we're a butterfly, we're a caterpillar, dissolving completely in the darkness of the cocoon, and then we're giving birth to our magnificent, most powerful butterfly self. So we are also like seeds buried deep in the dark, and we're giving birth to our flowering plant. That's the symbolic meaning of everything that's happening right now. We're reaching toward the fire, the sun. We were buried deep in the dark, and now we're reaching toward the sun, the fire, and we're releasing, the snake energies. This is just so powerful, this period of time. I'm just telling you, it's amazing. Very, very potent energy. This year, 2026, is not just another new year. This is a powerful transition year for all of us. Again, in spiritual numerology, 2025 is, we all know this already, it's a year 9, the energy of completion, endings, releasing, letting go, finishing cycles. It's been a year of clearing out, right? Purging. What are you releasing? What are you letting go? We'll give more journal prompts later on. But now is one word, like the number one thing that you want to release and let go, finish. This is the year of finishing cycles. It's been a year of purging, clearing out, of seeing what's no longer aligned, of preparing for something completely new. And the number 9 represents the end of a cycle, divine wisdom, spiritual completion, and mastery. Now, 2026 is a year 1, the energy of new beginnings, fresh starts, planting seeds, initiating brand new cycles. Represents creation, manifestation, leadership, pioneering energy. This is your year to start something completely new and elevate, whether it's being part of a new, vibrant, soul-aligned community, or creating your new soul-aligned offerings, your signature programs, gifts to the world, or your creative projects. Number 1 energy. The number 1 embodies fresh starts and new cycles, the birth of something entirely new in your reality, and divine masculine energy. So balance of feminine and masculine. Now it's the time to take action, assert your will, step into your full power, to create something that's originally yours, to really claim that you have what it takes and you have the unique divine soul gifts that you uniquely have to offer the world. You as being the source, the initiator, the visionary who leads the way. Proactive creation, not just passive. Self-leadership and sovereignty, trusting yourself, making bold decisions, taking leaps of faith, standing alone when needed, and also being supported by like-hearted light workers and leaders, fellow leaders. It's about manifestation power. You're the creator of your reality. The I am presence. Courage. The year of courage. I was talking to Leanna about this. Courage and confidence. The willingness to step into the unknown and forge new paths. So this is about, again, fresh starts, innovation, originality, breaking free from old patterns and creating something authentically yours. And also courage and confidence. So that's all about solar plexus energy. Also creation. So that's you're co-creating with the divine. That's crown chakra energy. Personal power and divine inspiration. So in your manifestation work, again, 1 is a universe inviting you to step fully in your creatrix power. It's a number that says, what do you want to create? 2026 is the time to create. What new reality are you ready to birth? This is about claiming your desires unapologetically. Hold on, let me just... All right. I just muted someone. You can raise your hands if you want to speak out. I think, okay, good. What new reality are you ready to rebirth? Again, if you have anything that you want to share, divine wisdom that you want to solidify and you feel like will benefit our intimate circle, please do share anytime in the chat or raise your hands and then can speak out. This is your moment. It's not just me, it's not just Patty who's holding space. We're all holding space for each other. So let me just stop sharing. I just want to ask all of us here, what is it that you want to create? Right? What is it that you really want? So what is it that you want to release? And what is it that you wish you intend to receive, and to create. That is the energy. What new reality are you ready to birth? And this is about claiming your desires unapologetically and trusting that you have everything within you to make it happen. And I'm here to give you positive reinforcements. Patty and I are here to hold safe space for you, to empower you, and to make you believe in yourself over and over again. So, how can you be trusting that you have everything within you to make it happen? And as we move into 2026, this collective one energy means humanity is entering a powerful year of new beginnings. So, whatever foundation you built in previous years, especially through your structures and systems, 2026 asks you to launch something new from that solid ground or foundation that you've already maybe started in 2025. It's a year for bold moves, fresh visions, and pioneering. And again, just to explain once again, in Chinese astrology, let me just share my screen once again. 2025 is the year of the wood snake, and the snake represents shedding old skin, releasing what no longer fits, deep healing. It's been showing you what needs to go and revealing the patterns ready to transform. And 2026 is the year of the fire horse, representing forward movement, passion, courage, freedom, taking bold action. And this signifies a period of passionate, dynamic energy, innovation, breakthroughs, and unstoppable momentum. And the horse says, you've cleared the path. Now move. Now go. Claim your freedom. Live your power. So, do you see the divine timing that we are where we are now? We're standing at this powerful transition point from ending of a 9-year cycle to the beginning of a brand new 9-year cycle, from completion to creation, from death to rebirth. And we're starting this 21-day transformation on the winter solstice, the most potent day of the year, most powerful day of the year for death and rebirth, honored by every ancient culture tradition. So this is how powerful this energy is. And so we're completing this 21-day journey on January 11th, the 111 portal. That's one of the most powerful manifestation portals of the year. And 111 is a master number, double, triple ones, amplifying new beginnings in creation. So we will be together for 21 days. You were divinely guided to be here. This is your divine timing. This is your moment. It's not a coincidence that you're here. My dear soulmate student Patty and I are very honored to hold this sacred space for you and for all of us. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Now, are you ready to go deeper? Please type yes or I am ready in the chat, or just simply drop your emojis or send love energetically if you feel called to do just that. Amazing. So emojis, yes, I'm ready. Whatever you feel called to share, please do. Let me just read the chat. Oh, Isa says, I heard someone said 2025 felt like being wide awake during surgery, and I felt that. Ooh! Yes! Oh my goodness. I feel that too. We're being cracked open, right? Denise says, yes, I'm ready. Love it. I love this. Jel says, yes, I'm ready. Camille says, I'm ready. Oh, thank you for your loves. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for all your amazing, amazing energies. So we'll do the ritual first, all right, together. And then we will dive deep on. So we'll do releasing ritual. I know we're a bit extending the time here. I hope you're all good with extending the time a little bit because we started a bit late. So we'll do some rituals together. Um, releasing ritual and then gratitude. And Patty will be discussing about how to counter whenever we go spiral. I'm so excited for that divine wisdom as well. But first, we will do the release ritual together. And I would love to just let you know what we're doing in the next 21 days because this is just the beginning of 21 days. Over these 21 days together, what are we actually doing? This is identity transformation at the deepest level. Because we cannot manifest from your old identity. You cannot call in abundance from scarcity consciousness. You cannot attract love from unworthiness. You cannot step into leadership from playing small. You must become the person who already has what you desire. You must embody the frequency. You must upgrade your identity at the cellular nervous system level. So we are here to guide you, and over these 21 days together, we'll dive deep into healing the worthiness wound at its root, understanding why you block your blessings, and finally letting yourself receive. Self-love as your unshakable foundation, not as a concept, but as an embodied reality that transforms everything. Opening your receiving capacity completely, rewiring your nervous system to feel safe, receiving abundance, love, and opportunities. You know, Deepak Chopra has talked about how 21 days, 3 weeks of consistent daily inner work and contemplative self-reflection will do magic in rewiring your nervous system and your subconscious mind as well. Counter spiraling techniques. Patty will guide us through powerful practices to interrupt the downward spiral and return to center. God state consciousness. This is something that I love talking about all the time. Stepping into your highest timeline and living from source energy, from overflow, from abundance and not lack, from power, from your personal power, not from your victim consciousness. We're done with that. And deep identity shift work, becoming who you need to be to receive what you truly desire, expanding your energetic capacity, your container to receive. And this is transformation at the deepest level. This is the work that changes everything. So let's just set our collective intention once again. Let's anchor our intention for this journey. Let's declare to the universe what we're here for. Place your hand on your heart, or you can bring your hands together in prayer. Feel your heartbeat. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. You can also place your one hand on your heart, the other one on your belly. Just take slow, deep breaths with me. You may say these words silently, whispered, or out loud. Let's set our collective intention, declare this together. I am here for my transformation. I am here for my healing. I'm here for my rebirth. I'm ready to release everything that no longer serves my highest good. I'm ready to heal my worthiness wound at the deepest level. I'm ready to embody self-love as my unshakable foundation. I'm ready to open my heart completely to receive. I'm ready to step into my highest timeline. I'm ready to live from my God state consciousness. I'm ready to become who I'm always meant to be. I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready. I trust this process. I trust this journey. I trust myself. It is done. It is complete. It is fulfilled. So be it. And so it is. Take slow, deep breaths with me right here, right now. Feel this intention anchoring, solidifying, grounding in our energy field. Feel all this activating in every cell of your body. Feel our portal opening in the highest and best and easiest way. It is done. It's complete. It's fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. And we're ready. Let's continue. So let's do our release ritual. We move to our first sacred practice together. Let me just read the chat. I super love it, what you're sharing. I super appreciate whenever. Thank you so much, Isa, for this. Oh my goodness. Wow. I super love it when you share divine wisdom, by the way, to everyone here. Because we're all in this together. Just reading the chat if I've read everything. All right. We're all in this together. All right. So Isa says, I want to manifest grounded sovereignty. That feels so good. To feel free to create, free to express, free to love. After a long period of hermit mode, I'm ready to break the shackles and cycles that no longer serve me. I love that. That is so powerful. Wow, it is done. It is complete. It is fulfilled for Isa and all of us here in this room. So we move into our first sacred practice, the release ritual. And this is where we let go of everything from 2025 that's keeping us stuck, blocking our blessings, and no longer aligned with who we're becoming. We're going to clear out the old to make space for the new. We're going to complete the cycle. We're going to die symbolically or kill the ego parasite within us. What's this? Yeah. So the ego parasite that is no longer in alignment with our highest good, and the old identity that is no longer, yeah, that no longer serves us, and that no longer fits. No longer serves our highest good. And we're doing this so we can reborn into our highest self. Just want to correct my grammar here. I'm also an English communication teacher, so I'm like very, very particular with grammar. Forgive me. So I was like, is that correct grammar, what I put there? It is, we're going to die symbolically from the old identity that no longer serves us. Yeah. To our new identity. And this is what we're doing so we can reborn into our highest self. Now, grab your journal and pen, and we're gonna write freely. This will take around 5 minutes. You can continue later on your most convenient at your most convenient time. But I'll be giving us. I don't measure time in minutes now. I measure it in songs. So I'll give you one song. I'll be playing a healing meditation song. And then please don't edit yourself. Don't judge what comes up. Just let the truth pour out. Let it be messy. Let it be raw. Let it be real. These are the journaling prompts that we're giving you so that you can reflect. But again, it's up to you if you just want to answer one or two or three. And this is just for you. No one else will see this. So be completely honest and write what you've been afraid to admit. Write what you know needs to go. First is, what patterns from 2025 am I ready to release completely? So think about the patterns that kept repeating, the loops you kept running. What cycle is complete? Examples to inspire you here. Wait, let me just. Yes. Are this the pattern of overworking myself to prove my worth? I'm done earning my value through exhaustion. The pattern of accepting breadcrumbs in relationships. I'm done settling. The pattern of playing small and hiding my gifts. I'm done dimming my light. The pattern of apologizing for taking up space, for example. That's something that we're doing, and we're just done shrinking. Or maybe the pattern of saying yes when I mean no. I'm done betraying my truth. I'm done not honoring my energy. Or the pattern of saying no when I mean yes. I'm done letting my fears to control me. I'm done betraying my self-trust and my intuition. Or the pattern of undercharging and overgiving. I'm done not honoring my worth, for example. What else? The pattern of waiting for permission. I'm done looking outside myself for validation. The pattern of self-sabotage, for example. Right? When things get good, I'm done limiting myself. So, what are your patterns? Write them all, every single one you're ready to release. What old identity no longer fits me? What version of myself is complete? Who have you been being? What role have you been playing? Who were you in 2025 that you're not anymore? What beliefs about myself need to transform? What do you need to say goodbye to? Who are you saying goodbye to? What version is dying tonight? Write it, name it. What lies have you been believing? What stories have you been telling yourself that are just lies and not your highest truth? So here are more examples. What beliefs are you done with? Write them all. What are you saying goodbye to from 2025? The identity of I'm not enough, the version who believed I had to prove my value is done. The identity of, for me, struggle. The struggle identity for me is enough. The one who had to work twice as hard, that's complete already for me. The identity of the giver who never receives, that identity for me. The self-sacrificing martyr, that's finished for me. What else? The identity of the victim, the slave girl, the prostitute. I'm no longer defined by what happened to me. The identity of the closet light worker, the identity of the invisible one who serves from the shadow, in the sidelines. I remember, I think it was Leanna who messaged that, sidelines, you're done with that. You're now ready to shine your light fully. I release the hidden healer in me. And I now express myself, share my story, shine my light in the brightest way, in the most brightest way possible. That's redundant, most brightest. But yeah, fully and completely. The identity of the perfectionist who procrastinates and waits to be flawless to start. That frozen perfectionist in me is done. The identity of the strong one who never needs help. That isolated, hyper-independent warrior in me is complete. I'm now ready to receive support. The belief that I have to be perfect to be loved. I'm releasing this lie. I don't have to be perfect. I'm actually already perfect. I'm whole and complete. The belief that rest is lazy, for the workaholics here. I'm done with this toxic programming that I can only be productive when I'm working and hustling and grinding. The belief that receiving is selfish. I'm releasing this scarcity wound now. The belief that I'm not worthy as others. I'm done with this comparison trap. The belief that good things don't happen to people like me. I'm releasing this lack of self-worth within me. The belief that, as I've mentioned, my worth is in my productivity. I'm releasing this exhausting conditioning now. The belief that I have to struggle to succeed. I'm done with this suffering mentality. The belief that needing help makes me weak. I'm done with toxic independence. So what beliefs are you done with? What am I saying goodbye to from 2025? Again, all the questions are very much similar, but just to really allow you to release everything and complete everything, complete the lessons. so we can finally move forward. What specific things, people, situations are you releasing? What are you completing? The version of me who was too scared to be visible. Goodbye to that. The relationship that was draining me. Thank you for the lessons, but I'm releasing you now. The job that wasn't aligned with my sole purpose. It's time to dream bigger and be in alignment. The fear of stepping into leadership. Yes, that fear protected me, but I no longer need you. I don't need that fear. Goodbye. The guilt about receiving abundance, the shame, that belief kept me small, and I'm ready to expand now. The guilt around receiving abundance and love, the need to prove myself to be valued, that exhausted me, and I know my worth now. Write it all down. What are you really saying? Write it all and let it all pour out. What energy, what frequency is dying tonight? If you could name the energy that's complete, the frequency you're no longer vibrating at, what would you call it? So now Isa has shared the frequency that you want to embody. It's freedom, right? What is the frequency that's complete? The frequency of lack and scarcity, that the vibration is complete. The energy of proving and performing for love and abundance. The hustle is over. The frequency of unworthiness at the core, that wound is healed now. The energy of hustling and forcing, of depletion and burnout. The energy of fear driving my decision. I release this anxiety now. So take your time, write everything, pour it all into the pages, and don't hold back. Let yourself feel it, really go deep. Let yourself grieve what's ending, let yourself honor what's complete. And I'm gonna give us a song. Yeah, I'm gonna give us a song to or maybe a couple of minutes would be good, right? Yeah, a couple of minutes would be amazing right now. And then just take your time. I I feel the lotus flowers song is perfect. Oh, Aliyah says, lovely. Thank you so much for sharing. Lovely. Wow. Ooh, so powerful sharing. Sharing in the chat, and we will be reading it after. right. Let me read Alia's sharing. This is so timely. I've been decluttering everything that are no longer helping me grow. In the physical level, I'm donating my old clothes and things that doesn't fit me or I don't wear anymore. General cleaning the house, organizing my things, and saging the house. Oh my god, I love that. I love all of this. Just keep on sharing your just keep on sharing your divine wisdom in the group because it doesn't just benefit you, it benefits everyone here in this intimate circle, including me, including me, Patty, and everyone here. I love this. General cleaning the house, organizing my things, and saging the house. That's also what I'm doing. In the holistic level, I've been working on letting go completely my perfectionism and fear of visibility, starting to take up space unapologetically. Ooh, I love your new post. That is like, oh, that's you just really releasing the fear of visibility. Love it. Be myself. You're sexy, you're divine, you're powerful, you're creative, you're beautiful, you're brilliant. Be myself, not thinking about what other people will say about me. I acknowledge everything and I will keep unconsciously take actions, be more mindful and intentional with everything I do. This is so healing. Just want to acknowledge this. I super want to acknowledge this. Oh my goodness. By the way, we are extending. I hope that's all right. Because we started a bit late, so please give until maybe 1.5 hours more. Yeah, around that. And yeah, please do share your lessons, your learnings to the group, to everyone here who registered. Again, we are gonna see each other again on January 11. So please be here again, January 11. And so what you're gonna do with that, I did this ceremony already. I did it at night. So what you can do, you can light a candle and feel what just moved through you, feel what you just named. You're gonna seal the release at the energetic level. We're going to offer to the sacred fire. Fire is the alchemist, fire is the transforming, fire is the purifier. Because in every tradition, fire transforms. It releases your old patterns, your old identities, your old beliefs written on those pages will be transformed into ash and smoke and light and freedom. So if it's safe for you to burn the paper where you are, then do that. Or you can just tear out those pages and physically burn them. If you can't physically um, burn them right now, you can again rip or tear out. You can do it later. You can do it tomorrow whenever safe, or you can just close your eyes and do the ceremony energetically. You visualize the fire, see the pages burning, feel the release, speak the prayer. The most important thing is the energy of the release, the intention, the ceremony, and say the release prayer out loud. So the release prayer is this. We're gonna say this together. Sacred fire. You can close your eyes as you do the visualization and just listen to the sound of my voice. Sacred fire, I offer you these patterns, these identities, these beliefs, these energies that are complete. I release them with love. I release them with gratitude. I release them with honor. Thank you for protecting me when I needed protection. Thank you for serving me when I needed to stay small. Thank you for keeping me safe when I needed safety. But I don't need you anymore. I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for my highest timeline. I'm ready to be reborn. Sacred fire, transform these into light. Sacred fire, transmute this into freedom. Sacred fire, alchemize this into gold. I release you to the flames. I release you to the universe. I release you completely. I'm free. I'm complete. I'm ready. It is done. It is complete. It is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. watch the pages burn in your reality, physical reality, or your mind's eye. Watch them transform. Watch the smoke rise up, carrying everything you release back to source, infinite intelligence, creator of all that is, to Mother Earth for healing and transformation. This is real energetic release. Take slow, deep breaths right here, right now. You can say this again. I release them with love. I release them with gratitude. I release them with honor. I'm ready to be reborn. I'm free. I'm complete. I'm ready. You can say that again if it feels good. Feel the completion, feel the lightness, feel the space you just created for more positive, vibrant energies that are really truly meant for you. Feel the freedom. You just released so much. And now there's space for the new. And I want you to type in the comments, I am free. I am free. I am free. To freely feel that collective release energy. I am free. I am free. I am free. Please type that. And before I hand over to Patty for divine teaching, this is another guided practice that I would love to share. Rewriting your 2025 story, Gratitude Gateway. We're going to rewrite your 2025 story from soul level consciousness, from divine perspective. Because the highest truth is that nothing that happened in 2025 was to you. Everything was for you. It didn't happen to you. Everything happened for you. But from the human avatar 3D perspective, some things looked like losses, like failures, like disappointments. But from the soul level perspective, from divine consciousness, from your higher self, they were actually protections, preparations, redirections, soul corrections. In Kabbalah, it's called soul corrections, lessons, spiritual growth, and soul evolution. Every challenge was your soul's curriculum. Every loss was making space for something better. Every wound was revealing what needed healing. Every wound, we turn it into wisdom. Every no was protecting you from a much better divine yes. Every ending was setting up a new, beautiful beginning for you. You know, Rumi said, the wound is the place where the light enters you. And I've talked about this in the previous masterclass as well. When we break open, we allow the light to come in. Your 2025 challenges were invitations to heal, to grow, to release old patterns, to step into your power, to remember your worth. And we're going to claim your 2025 story. We're going to see it through your soul's eyes. We're going to find the blessings hidden in the challenges. We're going to honor it on all. We're going to write a gratitude letter to the universe, acknowledging that everything was exactly what you needed for your soul evolution. So you can go grab your journal and you can um, reflect on the following journal prompts. So, what challenges or difficulties in 2025 are actually blessings in disguise? Look at what was hard, what hurt, and ask yourself, what was this really about? What was this preparing me for? What did this space make space for? What did this challenge make space for? And what did 2025 teach me about my strength? You thrived this year. What does that tell you about who you really are? What wins and miracles am I grateful for? Honor the beauty, the joy, the wins, the miracles, and the unexpected blessings. Honor that. For example, reframe examples to inspire your journaling. Losing that job freed me to finally pursue work aligned with my soul purpose. I thought it was disaster, but it was a liberation. That relationship ending cleared space for me to really learn to love myself first. I thought I was being rejected, but I was being redirected to my own heart. Getting sick forced me to finally prioritize rest and self-care. My body was protecting me from complete burnout. Financial struggle taught me my worth has nothing to do with my bank account. I was healing my money wound. So write your gratitude letter in this way. Dear universe, thank you for 2025. Write everything, the challenges and how they served you, the lessons you learned, the strength you discovered, the wins you celebrated, the magic you created, the growth you embodied, all of it, right from your soul, right from your highest timeline, from your highest self, right from the soul level lessons, right from the part of you that knows everything happened exactly as it needed to, that life happened for you. Life is happening for you, not to you. And that's the practice of gratitude as a frequency. The soul level recognition that everything serves your highest good. And you can also read your letter aloud when you're done. Speak it to the universe. Let source hear your gratitude. Let your nervous system register. I'm not a victim. I'm someone who grows through everything. I'm someone who transmutes pain into power, wound into wisdom. And this is how we complete 2025. Not with regret. Definitely not with resentment, but really grateful for all the lessons and the growth. Blessing your past choices as openings for greater love and expansion. This is how we complete. I'm someone who transmutes pain into power. And we complete the year with gratitude for every experience that brought us to this moment, to this portal, to this readiness for rebirth. I want you to just write that. And again, if you're not, again, if you don't have, so we don't have that much time now, but later on, please complete your gratitude list, whatever it is that you're grateful for. And also you can continue with, so you honor 2025 and then you claim your 2026 highest timeline with gratitude. You declare what you're calling in with gratitude, with declarations and intentions that we are ordering from the universe and claiming in the quantum field. And you're going to say, thank you, 2025. Thank you, 2025. Feel that gratitude anchoring within you. And we're going to plant the seeds with absolute certainty, full worthiness, and complete readiness. And when you plant the seeds, you don't dig them up to check. You don't doubt they're growing. You plant them, you trust them, you nourish them, and you know the harvest will come. This is what we're doing. We're planting your 2026 seeds. And over the next 21 days, we'll nourish them daily with our practices, rituals, and activations. Again, this is just the beginning of our 21 days together. So some are journal prompts. So make sure you will complete this today or in the coming days. Again, we will be guiding you every day. But then, what are you grateful for? Reframe the challenges into lessons. And then you plant the seeds. Who am I becoming in 2026? Not who you hope to be, not who you're trying to be, who you're becoming. Speak it as if it's already happening. How do I want to feel daily in 2026? Manifestation is about the feeling. How do you want to feel when you wake up? And then you embody that, you magnetize those feelings. How do you want to feel moving through your day? And what are my top 3 intentions for 2026? Get specific. What are you calling in? What are you claiming? Be bold, be specific, and don't play small here. So, examples. I'm becoming the woman who knows her worth completely and doesn't apologize for it. I'm becoming the leader who steps forward confidently. I'm becoming the receiver, the one who says yes to infinite, unlimited blessings. Or I'm becoming the most abundant, powerful leader or entrepreneur for whom money flows easily. I'm becoming the embodiment of my God state. For me, I'm becoming the master energy healer, the intuitive coach, the powerful light worker who gives from overflow and receives value 10 times fold. So who are you becoming? And I want you to write it, feel it, claim it. This is the time for you to give this exclusive time for you. And then you can also plant the seeds for your desired feelings. As Isa mentioned, the desired feelings is free. So you can put that. What is it that you want to feel? Let's focus on this. If you can share in the chat, what is it that you want to feel? So some of you have shared already, but do you want to feel peaceful, grounded, at ease, abundant, prosperous, financially free, What is it that you want to feel? Loved, celebrated, fully cherished, powerful, confident, magnetic, joyful, playful, and free, liberated, worthy, valuable, and more than enough, nourished, supported, held. What's your desired frequency? How do you want to feel? What do you want to feel? Please share. Feel free to share. Some of you have shared already. What do you want to feel? Or maybe you can share your specific intention example so we can bless them. So these are specific examples. I reached 30,000 monthly income from soul aligned work. I sign 10 high value clients who are my dream clients every month. I launch my signature program and sells out and gives massive value to the world. I call in my divine partner who celebrates me fully, who understands and supports me, who speaks my language. I cultivate deep friendships with my soul sisters and soul family. I heal my relationship with my family and create new healthy patterns. I heal my body and experience vibrant health. I release 10 pounds and feel really good in my body. I establish sustainable practices of rest and nourishment. I step into visible leadership and reach 100,000 plus people. We did this in the 1111 portal and it was so magical. Just by writing, you magnetize it, you claim it, you collapse timeline, you order it from the quantum field. I speak on 5+ podcast stages aligned with my mission. I share my personal story of transformation. I write and publish my own book. I travel to maybe um my dream destinations. You can put that. I create ease and flow. You can say I work only 20 hours a week. What do you want? I move into my dream home. Please write your desires, your highest truth. You can also share in the chat, in your journal or in the chat. And I want you to really claim these declarations. These are your quantum intentions. We're going to seal them. We're going to declare them into existence. I want you to place your hand in your heart. Place your other hand in the page. I know maybe you're not yet finished, but you will finish this later on. And I just want you to say with conviction, absolute conviction, absolute certainty and conviction. I claim these desires are mine as mine. Again, let's do it now, but please do it once again at your most convenient time. They're not wishes, they are certainties. They're already mine in the quantum field. I'm worthy of receiving all of this. I'm ready to receive all of this. I'm open to receive all of this. I plant these seeds in the fertile soil of this sacred solstice portal. I trust the divine timing of their unfolding. I know they're already growing in the unseen realms. I'm becoming the person who has these desires now. I'm embodying the frequency of having received them. The seeds that I planted are blooming into fruition. These seeds are planted. This harvest is coming. This highest timeline is being activated. It's activated now. I'm ready. I'm worthy. I'm open. It is done. It is complete. It is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. Again, we are together for 21 days. And you'll receive lifetime access for registering to this portal. You receive lifetime access to this, so you can replay. I'll also send you the PDF and the presentation slides so you can come back to this. So these are your seeds. These are your precious seeds that you planted that you will harvest into fruition. So you can place these on your altar, special box or pillow, somewhere you see daily. You may read them every morning or night. Your desires, let them become your new truth. Let them reprogram your subconscious. Let them become your reality. Your seeds are planted and your 2026 highest timeline is now activated. you can type in the chat, I claim my highest timeline now. Or I am ready, I'm free. What else? It is done. I am my highest self. Yes, please. Or you can share your intentions. That would be good. All right. So I claim my highest timeline now. I'm going to put that in the comments. There. Oh, Leanna says, I want to feel spiritually transcendent and financially abundant. You already are, and you will attract everything that you already have and whatever you're grateful for. And I know that you have this abundant energies in you. More blessings, more love, more abundance for you, Leanna. It is done, it is complete, it is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is for Leanna and all of us here in this room. All right, so now handing this over to Patty, who's going to share some powerful wisdom. I'm gonna be handing over the screen, the floor, the stage, my soulmate student and soul sister. She will be talking about spiraling, counter spiraling techniques, and reframing. And this is very essential for the next 21 days because transformation isn't linear. You'll have moments where you spiral down, where doubt creeps in, where old patterns surface. So Patty's here to teach us exactly how to recognize when you're spiraling and give you specific techniques to interrupt that spiral and return to your center, your power, your truth. Patty, my love, take it away, my dear. Oh, let me just read. Camille says, I claim my highest time like now, yes. And Angie says, thank you, Camille, for being here. Angie says, I facilitate deep energetic shifts using shamanic wisdom, quantum energy, and sound while attracting financial abundance and prosperity as I serve. I love that. That's so powerful. Thank you for sharing that. That is so powerful. Super powerful. Oh my goodness, thank you for sharing. All right. Deep energetic shifts. We're all light workers here, no? My love, Patty. Yeah, yeah. Can we take a picture first before you begin? Two of us. And can we ask for your emojis and love? Yay! Okay, smile. One more. Wait, my hair. Thank you so much, Patty, my love. Take it away. Thank you so much for holding space for us.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, and I guess good morning to some of the sisters here today who are in a different time zone. So, I am Patty, and I started working with Miss Alali just this year. I discovered my ability to strongly manifest with Miss Alali's help. And one of the things that I've learned along my journey is the challenge of spiraling, which we will be discussing today. So I will be sharing my screen. All right. So stop the spiral, grounding techniques for conscious creation. The tips that I'll be giving here tonight are neuroscience backed strategies to interrupt anxiety loops and realign with your goals. So, first, I don't know if you've seen this meme before. The horrors persist, but so do I. This perfectly sums up powerful women like us who manifest our deepest desires, our dreams, and our goals. We ground ourselves so that we are not swayed easily by the reality. We have bills to pay, we have toxic people to deal with, we have unforeseen circumstances that can throw us off our tracks. But even though the horrors persist, even though reality tries to get in the way, our manifestations persist also. Okay, so next slide. Let's define what the spiral means. Okay. Spiraling is often known in psychology as catastrophizing or rumination. It occurs when a single negative thought triggers a cascade of worst case scenarios. So, spiraling, catastrophizing, or rumination, they refer to the same phenomena. A single negative thought. This can come from different sources. For example, most of my triggers come from my past memories. For some people, it can be a stimulus in the present environment, or it can be something as simple as a TikTok video that they've watched that suddenly hit a nerve, or a scene in a movie that makes them feel emotions that they've tried to bury for so long. And when that happens, it's usually tied to the manifestation, to the present goal that they are manifesting. And from that alone, they start doubting and they start questioning themselves. Why am I even doing this? Am I capable of achieving this goal that I've set? Or what if I'm not the right person for this kind of vision? So this creates a conflict because manifestation requires a state of rest and digest. That means the body has to be relaxed. And then spiraling triggers fight or flight, which affects the sympathetic nervous system and narrows the focus to survival rather than creation. Now, when our survival mode is activated, we box ourselves in, we come from fear, we do not move. We do not move because our brain believes that there are threats at every corner that we turn in our environment. Even if we know that the threats are not real, it's our brain's responsibility to warn us of any dangers that might happen. I'll give more context in the next slides. Hmm. Okay, so you cannot create a new future while your body is chemically reacting to a perceived threat in the present. Why? When we spiral, our cortisol levels rise and our prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning and logic, goes offline. So basically, we are reacting without logic. We are reacting without reason, and that makes us paralyzed in that state. So whatever plans we laid out, whatever visions we had, they got swept away by the very strong stress levels that we are feeling. So next. Okay. This is the neuroscience of resistance. Why we spiral. So again, going back to what I said before, the brain's job is safety and not happiness. Why? The amygdala, this is the emotional center of the brain, perceives uncertainty, which is a natural part of manifestation, as a threat. Okay, when we start manifesting for a specific outcome, we do not know all of the variables simply because we are not in a lab environment. We cannot control all the factors connected to our manifestation. That uncertainty that we are aware of signals to the brain that no, this is dangerous. This is a threat. This can harm us in ways that we don't anticipate. Now, once that doubt starts inside our mind, the brain starts doing confirmation bias. When spiraling, the reticular activating system filters reality to find evidence that supports your fear, ignoring evidence of success. Now, before I go to the last part, let's look at the reticular activating system explained in a simple manner. Think of the RAS as the bouncer or gatekeeper of your brain. What is it? It is a small bundle of nerves at the base of your brain, just above your spinal cord, and it is about the size of a pencil. Why do you need it? Your brain receives millions of bits of information every second: sounds, sights, feelings. If you noticed everything at once, you would go crazy. So, the RAS blocks out 99% of the noise and only lets in the important stuff. Now, that part is in open and close quotation because sometimes what the brain perceives as important is actually not. So, number three, how does it know what is important? It looks for three things: the safety, your name, and what you focus on. So, there is this theory called the red car theory. For example, you made up your mind to buy a red car. Back then, in your environment, you did not pay much attention when you saw red cars. But the moment you decided that you wanted a red car, your brain immediately scans the environment to make you notice all the red cars around you. So that's what happens when you start spiraling. Let's go back. Your brain feeds your anxiety, feeds your fear by sometimes it gives you flashbacks of memories when you felt humiliated, when you felt underestimated, or when you felt defeated. Sometimes it also does this by making you daydream negative situations that have not even happened or won't happen, but it's making you think that it's real. So, the result is resistance is often just your nervous system trying to keep you safe in the known rather than risking the unknown. Okay, so next. Okay, I'll just share this meme. Wow, the fortune cookies here really are more accurate. So the fortune cookie strip says, you are the cause and also the solution for all your problems. So that's the tricky part when dealing with our mindset, when dealing with our brain, when we start manifesting, because it is the root of everything. So Miss Alali shared in one class that the universe is mental, which is true. Whatever your thoughts are, whatever you put out into the world, that's what your reality becomes. And that is where the cause and the solution for your problems will come from. It's something that cannot be helped, but with the right exercise, with the right discipline of the mind, we can mitigate the negative impact on our mindset. So, next. What are the signs that you are spiraling? There are three manifestations. Physical, you have shallow breathing, tight chest, jaw clenching, restlessness. So, sometimes we can identify this as a panic attack. Mental, all or nothing thinking. If this doesn't work, I'm ruined. racing thoughts, inability to focus. And then behavioral is doom scrolling through social media. You don't not notice that it's already hours that passed by and you haven't done anything because you're focused to your phone. You've used your phone as a coping mechanism to try and avoid the things that you need to do. Seeking excessive reassurance and procrastination, which is the freeze response. Okay, so I will be giving you some tips that you can do if you are experiencing any of these signs. Phase one, somatic regulation, the body first. You cannot, why body first? You cannot think your way out of a nervous system response. You must feel your way out. Okay, this happens to me because I am a cerebral person. What I mean is that I lean a lot towards logic and reasoning. I want things to make sense, which is the opposite of manifestation, wherein I have to trust the universe and I have to follow the law of assumption. Now, once my thoughts start looking for logical explanations or proper reasoning, I don't fight it by shutting down those thoughts because fighting your thought with another thought is just going to make you shut down. It's not it's not going to make you any it's not going to make you feel any better. You're just creating a mental battlefield that's not going to resolve things. So when your thought sets in, you must feel your way out. So once it's here, focus on how it makes you feel. Does it make you feel afraid? Does it make you feel uncertain? Does it make you feel angry? And when you identified the main emotion that you are feeling, we have technique A, which is the physiological sigh. Two short inhales through the nose and one long exhale through the mouth. So something like this. So that kind of breathing technique will reinflate collapsed alveoli in your lungs, remove carbon dioxide, and signal the heart rate to slow down immediately. Or you can also opt for cold exposure. Splash cold water on your face or hold an ice cube. It stimulates the vagus nerve, forcing a system reset. So there are times that the physiological sigh works for me. It's for situations that I am aware of my thoughts and I can catch myself at that point and hold my thoughts so that it does not get any worse and I do the breathing technique. But sometimes I run my hands under cold water when my thoughts start running on their own and I cannot hold them so that they don't get worse. So I need uh, a temperature change or any external stimulus to help me snap out of it. Okay. So next, the phase two is the cognitive reframing. So after the body first, we have the mind second. So again, the premise of this is that you cannot think your way because the mind is already blocked. So we turn to our emotions. Now, identify the thought. What are you thinking that's making you feel uneasy or uncomfortable? So if you're thinking, I will never succeed at this, examine the evidence. Is this an absolute fact or is it a feeling? So when you're examining the evidence, go through your work files, go through the activities that you've done for the last 5 days or even the last 2 weeks. And then you will see there that you are not a failure. It's your mind telling you not to rush into the unknown. And then when you've examined the evidence, proceed to the reframe. I am currently feeling uncertain. It is important to affirm yourself. I am feeling uncertain, which is normal when doing something new. This feeling is temporary. Okay. So, the purpose of the thought court method is to affirm to yourself that you are safe. You're not being threatened. You are not being asked to do things that are against your morals or against your values. It's just that you are shedding who you used to be in order to become the person that you really want to be. And that in itself is a lot of mental work. So the goal is move from catastrophe to curiosity. Instead of saying that there is no chance that this will work out or this isn't for me, try to ask yourself, what if it worked out? What if I became the person or I became the woman or I became the business owner that I've always dreamt about? So you switch. You switch from being a doomsayer to a curious person. And that makes, excuse me, wait lang. Um, she wants to say hi. Okay. So curiosity helps us empower our thoughts and our plans. It's actually a underestimated and underrated tool. Okay. Stop stepping on my laptop. Okay. So next is okay. Another part of this is the bridge thought strategy. Oftentimes, and I am guilty of this, I try to jump into a very big positive thought from a negative thought. The example is here. Jumping from I am a failure to I am a billionaire is too big a gap for the brain to believe, causing cognitive dissonance. What happens here is that when you jump from I am a failure to I am a billionaire, your brain just tells you, I know you're lying. Because that's how it's patterned to identify those responses, facts or lies. So again, the negative is this isn't working. Alchemize. It's one of the things that we also learned from Miss Lely. Alchemize those thoughts. I am learning how to make this work. I am open to new possibilities. With this kind of framing, with this kind of pattern response, you're not working against yourself. Rather, you are encouraging, again, curiosity. Why? I am learning how to make this work. I am open to new possibilities. So you acknowledge that there is a part of you that does not know how it's going to work out, that does not know how it's going to happen. But you're also affirming to yourself that even though you do not know the whole pattern, if you do not know the whole process, it's okay because it will open doors to new opportunities. And we land on the positive thought, which is everything is working out for me. Okay. So the key takeaway for cognitive reframing is aim for relief and neutrality first, not instant ecstasy. Kasi the problem with the instant ecstasy is that if we keep practicing that kind of response, at the end of the day, we're just going to say it comes to a point now we're going to say that I'm just being delulu. Well, there's a positive Delulu and negative Delulu. So let's practice towards the positive Delulu by uh, allowing ourselves to feel relief and neutrality first. Okay. So next, um, so, okay. Phase three, behavioral activation. Remember, anxiety thrives in inaction. There are mornings when I wake up. The moment I wake up, it's just increased heartbeat, it's tightening of my head, and overall I don't feel well. This happens when I've had a very stressful week, when I have clients demanding different kinds of tasks. So there are mornings like this for me. And my first reaction is to stay in bed. I do not want to get out of bed. So I fight it off by asking my partner to take me to a beachside cafe where we can have breakfast. And my reasoning is this: I feel bad, I feel awful, but I am having breakfast at a beautiful cafe where I can see the beach, where I can see the shore, and I am surrounded with nature. So it helps balance the anxiety that you're feeling. You do not deny that you're not feeling well, but you're also giving yourself a good things to take notice of. Remember the reticuli hindi ko siya masabi. Wait. Where was that? The RAS na lang. Basta, I'll give you the slides and then we can memorize the term. But remember the RAS. We're in whatever you train your brain to notice, that's what it will keep on feeding you. So do not deny the negative, but um, allow yourself to notice the beautiful things and the good things that surround you despite the horrors that persist. Okay, so the 5 minute rule. Okay, if like going to the cafe is not yet feasible, like you have a stacked day ahead of you, let's do the 5 minute rule. Commit to doing a manifestation aligned task for just 5 minutes. Okay, for me, this looks like shuffling my tarot cards or cleansing. So I have this little a bowl with my sage and my incense. So it's a very simple action, but doing this and lighting my candles allows me to redirect my energy. And knowing that I'm preparing myself by consulting my tarot cards or cleansing my space, I know that I'm trying to make myself feel good. So action builds dopamine feedback loops. Usually, once you start, the motivation follows. So some of us are also capable of going for a run or working out when anxiety sets in. But sometimes some of us are capable of small actions, small steps. So identify which one you belong to. Are you able to move right away and do long-term movement like the gym, yoga, pilates, or running? Or are you someone like me who needs small actions so that I don't additionally overwhelm and overstimulate myself? So, and this is my favorite, evidence collection. Keep a wins journal. Documenting small successes trains your, here it is, reticular activating system to scan for positives rather than threats. So I don't have like the journal. However, I have screenshots of clients telling me that I've helped them land appointments for their business because I also work as an SEO specialist and I help clients with their websites so that they appear on Google and they appear on AI. And I like reading their messages of how they were able to convert an inquiry lead into a paying project. And many of them also take time to update me on how they were able to close new deals or their or recently, wait, yesterday, this happened yesterday. My partner and I were waiting for the bus to take us back to La Union, and a client of mine messaged me that they want to apply for a software provider permit. Parang sila na yung magiging major software provider here in the Philippines, and they want me to help fill out their documents kasi I work on their website, so I know how their business works, at least in the marketing side. So moments like that, I treasure it. I treasure the feeling and I treasure the memory because it's something that I will surely go back to when I am doubting myself, or again I fear that I am not that capable of doing amazing things. So uh, if try to see what works for you. If you journal it or you keep it in a app. I know there are mobile apps nowadays, like in Apple or in different phones, where you can store those screenshots and you can label the folders. So whatever works for you, as long as you have like a photo album or a scrapbook that you can look back upon. Okay. So next. All right. So we have the summary checklist of how to deal with spiraling. First step, recognize. I am spiraling. This is a survival response. Okay. Second, regulate. Use the physiological sigh. Again, two short inhales and then one long inhale through the mouth. Or cold water to reset the body. And then reframing, use a bridge thought to reach neutrality. So again, with a bridge thought, we are aware of the negative thought. We are aware of it and we recognize it. And then we neutralize. We tell ourselves that it is okay not to know everything. It is okay not to be in control. It is okay to surrender to God, to the universe, to the creator. And then we end with a positive thought where we say, everything works out for me. The universe is working out in my favor. Or the universe and I co create to make the best reality for my highest self. And lastly, take action. Take one small step to prove safety to your brain. I'm going to add something to this, to the action. I spend money sometimes on small items. Like, if I'm worried about a certain client outcome or a certain project outcome, I go to grab food and then I order a sweet treat or anything, just to remind me that, oh look, I was able to get this. It did not cause me any harm, and rather it inspires me, it motivates me to uh power through the day. So it can also be as simple as cooking, because cooking is also therapeutic for those who like to do it, and it's something that I turn to also. It's the it's the beauty of making something for yourself that you can enjoy, that you can eat. So eating good food rewires our brain also. It makes us feel good. It makes us feel at home. And it allows us to, sit down and take a breath and just focus in the creation that you've made, in whatever menu or dish that you've made. Okay. So let's see. Okay. When you manifest with intention, your thoughts become your reality. So, in line with this, I would like to share with you all that I am opening limited um, slots for intensive one on one coaching because I believe in intentional manifestation. One thing that I've noticed with my peers, my friends, is that they go around manifesting this, manifesting that, manifesting whatever is in their mind. And then they get disappointed kasi raw hindi nangyari. Well, different goals, different outcomes that you want also require a specific framework for you to work with. Hindi na magmamanifest ka lang like on a messy level. You need some sort of structure so that you can guide your mind, so that you can guide your brain to building the reality that you want. Kasi your thoughts, your reality, it won't match right away. So you need to build a strong bridge for you to be able to see your manifestations come true. So I'll give more details later before we end the uh program with Miss Alali. Okay. So the goal is not perfection, the goal is return. To return to ourselves, to return to our center. You do not need a perfect mind to manifest a new life. You only need a regulated nervous system that feels safe enough to receive it. So, again, most of us I know are easily affected by the need to be perfect, the need to have it right, the need to have it flawless. But there's no such thing as perfect. And when it comes to dealing with ourselves, our nervous system, you only need to know that you are safe and that you are worthy of receiving your manifestation, that you are a vessel, that you are a vessel of abundance, and you acknowledge that you are co creating with the universe to give what is best for you. So, again, awareness over perfection. And let us always work towards bringing ourselves to a place of safety, a place of security within our minds, our hearts, and our souls. So, thank you for today. And I hope that you were able to pick up some tips on how to counter spiraling. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Patty. That was really powerful and exactly what we need to navigate spiraling with grace and ease. It happened to me as well, so I can very much resonate with everything. So I love learning about the RAS, the reticular activating system again. I also teach that in the life coaching course, right? So we have learned science-based, science-based wisdom and techniques, and we have learned practical, powerful tools for when the spiral begins, because it will happen because it's part of growing. So may I ask everyone here, what is your key takeaway from that presentation, from that lecture talk sharing that Patty has given us, has shared with us? For me, my key takeaways are when you've mentioned about spiraling triggers fight or flight. And so that narrows our focus to survival rather than creation and expansion. And manifestation requires a state of rest and digest to visualize and plan effectively. So we gotta be relaxed. We gotta be relaxed. That's something that we have to remember. This is a 21-day manifestation journey. And throughout the 21 days, may we be relaxed and in our state of rest and digest. And I love when Patty mentioned you're the cause and also the solution for all your problems. We are the only one limiting ourselves, and you cannot think your way. It's in my notes. You cannot think your way out of a nervous system response. You gotta feel your way out. I just posted that as well. We have the same downloads for today. Like I posted that in my Instagram stories. Like you gotta feel it. You don't just hold it in, right? And same as Patty, I was also cerebral before. Yeah, I had the same download. Best nervous system hack is let yourself crash out. Like feel it. Allow yourself to break down, to cry, to feel, to grieve. Don't contain it, feel through it. And so whenever you notice yourself spiraling over the next 21 days, come back to Patty's framework. You recognize, you regulate, you reframe. So you pause, you breathe, you you choose to move and take action, right? You turn to your center, return to your center and take action. And yeah, thank you so much. Feeling safe enough to receive. I love that. Thank you, Pat. All right, so we'll continue with the last teaching for the day. Let me just share my screen. This is something very critical, very, very critical to this entire journey of manifestation. By the way, Patty, please share the links to your discovery call as well, to your program. Very excited to co-create that with you as well.
Ang kulit niya eh. Hello.
Ah! Can we take a picture with your precious baby? All right, let's take a picture again. Smile. One more. You wanna be part? One more. Yes.
Ang kulit.
Wait, hindi siya kita. We can't see.
Ayaw niya.
Wala na. Okay na. Thank you. Oh, Isa says, I love the word neutrality. Relief and neutrality do sound and feel safe for me. Love that. Thank you. It's a game changer. I'm now psychologically sighing every minute. Ooh, I know that, Isa, that was your concern as well, right? Balancing and also not be so reactive, right? What is her name? Her name is Winky. Ah, she has one eye. Thank you for joining us, Winky. Love this. So, the reason why we're doing all of these empowering activations and gatherings, it's because of self-love. And this is like very, very critical in our journey together. And this is like, very important that if you don't get this, nothing else will work. Self-love is the foundation for everything. And, you know, you can have the best manifestation techniques. You can have um the knowledge, all of this knowledge of all the spiritual laws. You can visualize perfectly, but you can affirm daily, you can do all the rituals, but if you don't love yourself, if you don't believe you're worthy, if you don't have self-worth, and self-worth is part of self-love. If you don't have this as your foundation, nothing will stick. None of these, none of everything that we're talking about here will stick. The manifestations won't last. Like you'll manifest something and then it will just fall away, fall apart. The abundance will come and go. If you don't love yourself, you don't believe that you're willing to believe in yourself, and you don't believe that you're worthy of your manifestations. You don't believe you're worthy of support. You don't trust yourself. Because if you don't trust yourself, you don't love yourself. If you trust others, if you trust other people's opinions more than your self-trust, that's not loving yourself. And self-worth is the container that holds all your manifestations. Self-worth is the container that holds everything. If you have a small cup, you can only receive a small amount of water. If you have a larger maybe glass, or a vessel, a larger vessel, you can receive a larger amount. But imagine if you're if you're an ocean, you can receive infinitely. And that is the goal for us to really embody this ocean energy. Not just a cup, but an ocean. You can receive infinitely. And your self worth is the size of your container. It's not like, it doesn't hold more than its capacity. That's what I'm trying to say. It determines how much you can hold, how much you can receive, how much you can keep. If your self worth says, I'm worthy of $3,000 a month, that's your container size. Even if like 10,000 or more tries to come in, or you manifested, for example, 1 million pesos or $1 million, if your self worth says, I'm worthy of only 3,000 a month, you'll unconsciously sabotage it or splurge it, or it will be wasted because it exceeds your container. If your self worth says, I'm worthy of only 10% love, that's your container size. Even if 100% love shows up, you'll push it away because it feels like too much for your container. So if your self worth says, I'm worthy of being small and hidden, that's your container size. Even if big visibility opportunities come to you, you'll say no because your container can't hold that much recognition. For me, I still have that. Like a lot of opportunities come to me, but I'm like, oh my god, that's such a big audience. Am I ready to speak in that big audience? I still have that, huh? I have a now like a relatively good or better following than I had before. Like I have 5,000 followers on YouTube now. Before I just had like 10, 20, 30. But my point is, I still have visibility set point or upper limit. And it's time to really expand your self-worth. To really, before self-love versus self-care, I just want to talk about this. Expand your self-worth to infinite size. That's how we manifest from God's state. When we receive abundantly, you give from overflow, you shine at your full brightness, you live your purpose fully, prosper purposefully with Patty. That's how we came up with that. That's how Patty came up with that, right? You live your purpose fully and completely. You become your highest self. That's the goal. That's the dream for us to really have an infinite size of vessel. When you upgrade your container to infinite size, then you can receive it all. Infinite receiving. This is the goal. This is God state consciousness. We'll have more God state consciousness activations in our 111 portal activation. So again, if by registering here, by signing up, you receive access to that as well, and lifetime access. So please come back to all the activations. We will end with activations. We will declare activations together. I just want to end with this key teaching. This is the last. Self-love. If there's one thing that I want you to take away, if you love yourself, you will not spiral downwards because you will be like, be positive. You won't even think about all these negative uh thoughts that are coming from not really loving yourself and trusting yourself. And what is the difference between self-love and self-care? Self-love is not the same as self-care. So, yes, these are important. Do those self-care practices like taking a bubble bath, going to the spa, getting your nails done, treating yourself to something nice. But self-love is deeper. Self-love is a state of consciousness. Self-love is how you talk to yourself when no one else is listening. Self-love is the relationship you have with yourself in the quiet moments. Self-love is choosing yourself even when it's hard. Self-love is investing in yourself, in your soul growth, in your spiritual development, in your personal enrichment. All of you, all of us who are here, we all love ourselves in that aspect because we are investing in ourselves, in our soul growth and evolution. Self-love is setting healthy boundaries, even when people are disappointed at you, saying no to what doesn't align, even when you feel guilty, resting, even when productivity culture will tell us, you should be working, you should be productive, receiving, even when your wound says you don't deserve it, forgiving yourself, That's part of self-love. For all the past mistakes, not blaming yourself, not regretting, choosing yourself, choosing to begin again and again and again. That is self-love. Believing in your magic, even when you can't see the evidence yet. When you love yourself, when you truly love yourself at the soul level, you don't settle for breadcrumbs. Again, we will end with this teaching. And if there's one thing that will integrate or encompass everything that we're learning here, this is it. When you truly love yourself at the soul level, you don't settle. You don't accept less than you deserve. You don't play small. You don't spiral into negative thoughts. You don't hide. You don't apologize for your magic. When you really love yourself, you make yourself the priority, and that is how you become magnetic. You feel complete and whole. And when you love yourself, people can feel it. The universe can feel it. Your energy shifts, your frequency changes. Everything in your reality transforms. This is soul level love, making yourself the priority. What does it mean when you make yourself the priority? You choose yourself, believe in yourself, you be gentle with yourself, you trust yourself. You hold yourself with compassion, even in certainty, even when you don't have all the answers, even when other people will say this or that. Make yourself the priority. And if you take nothing else from today's teaching, this is all about self-love. And in 2026, you are the priority. And this is not selfish. It's not like I don't care about anyone else. It's not like that. It's because you cannot give from an empty cup. You cannot serve from depletion. Your well-being, your self-love is the foundation for everything else. And we've been programmed to believe, especially as women, to put other people first. And so we deplete ourselves, we burn ourselves out, we give and give until we're exhausted. And then we wonder why we're sent, well, we're sick, we're stuck. But then what happens is we show up half present, or we give scraps of our energy and we don't give from the overflow of our fullness. But when you start prioritizing yourself, you start resting without guilt, you start receiving as much as you give, you start charging your worth, you start honoring your energy, creating healthy boundaries, and also honoring your energy, and start filling your cup first. That's when you become more powerful, become more magnetic, you manifest more, you're more relaxed, your magic is activated more fully and completely. And when you're giving from this place of overflow, from fullness, from love, not from fear, from wholeness, not from trying to earn your worthiness, but from wholeness. That's when you give the best of yourself. That's when you give and serve from joy, from power, from that highest and best self. That is how we serve. So now we will end with energetic activations. Hope you're ready. Just say yes, or you can just recite the mantras after me. Are you ready? Please type in the chat. This is how we will end today. Perfect. Amazing. And you can also share your Instagram with each other. Let's share our social media so we're all connected. I mean, we are all guided. 10 of us here in this room. Nine. Nine actually is the energy of 2025. Imagine that. We're completing. We're a complete circle. Yay, Camille says, ready, 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 ready. Amazing, amazing. Whew. I'm ready too. We're gonna close with this, so please just trust me. Just trust that the activations are working. And yeah, you can say, I'm ready. Yes, I choose self love. I am willing, or whatever you want to share in the chat, or just share your emojis. I just want to know you're here with me. I'm going to give you some powerful, energetic healing activations. Thank you so much for your emojis and comments. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, thank you, Anshi. Yay, thank you. Aaliyah, yay, ready, ready, ready. Isa, ready, I'm ready. Gel, I'm ready. Multiple Y. Yes, yes, yes. All right, perfect. Thank you for being here, Anshi, Camille, Gel, Isa, Layana, Aaliyah, Denise, and yes, of course, Patty. And Leanna number 2 and Aleli number 2. So we have 2 gadgets connected. Yeah, so this is a complete circle. All right, we're ready. Whew. I want you to just close your eyes. This is how we complete this portal activation. These are powerful energetic activations, healing downloads, mantras infused with high frequency, sending you good high vibe energies. I'm not just speaking words to you, I'm activating codes within you. I have this activated throat chakra. I chant, I sing, I teach, I make money through my voice, actually, through my throat chakra. And I mean, I'm known to activate people through the power of words. And I know you also have that gift. So don't feel like I'm just speaking words. I am actually transmitting frequencies onto you. I'm upgrading your consciousness. You're upgrading your consciousness as you allow yourself to receive and listen. And so just close your eyes. And I'm going to speak these mantras over you while sending you healing energy as I speak with all the power of the crystals and all our beautiful energies here in this room. We're gonna raise your worthiness frequency and activate your abundance codes, your pure love frequency. And you don't have to do anything but receive, just relax, just open, just allow, just let it all in. All right, just let it all in. So close your eyes, place both hands on your heart, and take slow, deep breaths. Just receive these mantras, let them land in your cells. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I am a magnet for abundance. Wealth is my natural state. I receive $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 and beyond with ease and grace and flow. Abundance flows to me from expected and unexpected sources. I'm worthy of financial freedom. Money loves me and I love money. I'm open to receiving massive abundance now. My income exceeds my expenses abundantly. I live in prosperity consciousness. Financial miracles find me easily. I deserve to be wealthy and abundant. Money is energy and it flows to me constantly in increasing quantities from all directions, from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I attract lucrative opportunities effortlessly. My bank account reflects my worthiness, and so much more. I'm worthy now. I'm worthy now. I'm worthy now. Breathe, receive. Let this abundance and worthiness frequency fill every cell. I'm worthy, I'm worthy, I'm worthy. My worthiness is inherent, complete, and unshakable. I'm worthy of everything I desire. I'm worthy of abundance beyond my wildest dreams. I'm worthy now, not someday, now. It is done, it's completed, it is fulfilled, so be it, and so it is. I'm worthy of unconditional love. Love finds me easily and naturally. I'm celebrated, cherished, and chosen fully. I attract relationships that honor my worth. My heart is safe to open completely. I'm surrounded by people who love me and support me. I'm open to receive all the blessings meant for me. My hands are open. My heart is open. My soul is open. My life is open. I receive fully and easily with grace, gratitude, and joy. Receiving is safe, receiving is sacred, receiving is my birthright. I say yes to miracles. I say yes to blessings. I say yes to abundance. Just keep on breathing and receiving, and let this love and receiving frequency expand your capacity to receive. I want to add more affirmations. Just allow yourself to receive. I trust that more is coming to me. My capacity to receive expands every day. I receive without guilt, without apology, without limits. I'm worthy of receiving everything I desire. The universe pours onto me and I receive it all. Would you like this? Just say yes and just breathe slowly and deeply, fully and completely. Just feel the good energies right here, right now. Feel your heart expanding and expanding. Now you may imagine in front of you there's a portal, a doorway, a threshold of light. And on this side of the portal is 2025. Everything you've been, everything you've experienced, everything you're releasing, the old identity, the old patterns, the old beliefs, the old you. And on the other side of the portal, as you enter, that's your 2026 highest timeline, your highest, fullest self, the version of you who's healed the worthiness wound, who receives abundantly, who shines fully, who lives from the overflow, who embodies self-love, who gives from fullness. This portal is glowing with golden light and it's calling you forward. And now I want you in your mind's eye, I want you to step through the portal. See yourself crossing the threshold. You're leaving 2025 behind. Feel yourself entering 2026. Feel yourself becoming your highest, fullest self. I'm still feeling a bit of some resistance. So I want you to just breathe through that. Breathing through the resistance and relaxing. Relax. Feel the shifts, feel the transformation happening in your body, in your energy, in your cells. We're updating, upgrading your frequency. You are the person who has what you desire now. You are her now. You're your highest, fullest self. I'm burping as I say this. As we step into the portal, we release the old and we enter the new. Your new frequency is now being activated. You're vibrating at your God state now. More love, more abundance, more power, more magic, more worthiness, more joy, more peace, more freedom, all of it. I want you to feel this transformation completing in your body, in your energetic field, in every cell, in your nervous system. You see 2025 now in a distance. You have already stepped into your highest timeline and you look back. You look back at where you were. You see how far you've come. You see all the growth, you see all the lessons. You see all the shifts. You see the courage it took to step through the portal. You thank that version of you. You honor her. She brought you here. And now you turn around, you face forward, face your highest timeline, face your God state, your goddess creatrix, highest, fullest self, face your highest timeline, your most abundant, powerful future self. Now I want us from this energy to declare from this new timeline, from this activated state. You can read and vibrate with me, or you can just simply say yes as you receive these activations. I am my highest self. I'm worthy of all my desires. I'm abundant, loved, powerful, and free. I'm living my purpose fully. I am in my God state. I am the embodiment of self love. I'm receiving everything meant for me. I'm shining at full brightness. This is my reality now. It is done. It is complete. So be it. And so it is. I just want you to feel yourself anchored in this new timeline as we complete this portal activation. I want you to just keep on receiving this good, positive, vibrant energy and just bask in the warmth of gratitude in this beautiful sacred space we have co-created together. Feel yourself anchored in this new timeline. Feel it in your bones, feel it in every cell of your body, feel it in your head, in your mind, in your heart. Feel it becoming real. You can say your divine mantras here. I am loved, I'm whole, I'm complete, I'm more than enough. I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm healthy, I'm harmonious, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm peaceful, I'm prosperous. I'm expanding my vessel to receive the highest level of love and light. I am highly intuitive, I'm deeply grounded, and I have absolute faith and certainty. I love myself fully, completely, and unconditionally. I trust myself completely. I forgive myself fully. I accept myself completely. I release all regret, resentment, and everything that no longer serves me. I am now ready, willing, and available, and I am open to receive infinite, unlimited blessings now. I am magnetic. I'm filled with unstoppable power and magnetic energy to what is really, truly meant for me. I am aligned with my soul purpose and I'm always fully connected to my promised people. I serve fully with love and I give massive value to the world. In return, I open up my heart to receive massive value, resources, harmonious connections, money, all forms of abundance flowing to me easily, effortlessly, in the highest and best way. I am loved, I am worthy, I am my highest self. I am peace, I am joy, I am love, I am divine wisdom. It is done, it is completed, it is fulfilled, so be it, and so it is. Allow me to just bless you. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away all your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being. And may you walk gently through the earth and know its beauty all the days of your life. And with a smile on our faces, let's slowly and gently open our eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, yes, welcome to your highest timeline. This is just day one of our 21-day manifestation journey. Before we end, I would love to ask you to share in the chat what is your key takeaway. You know, we're gonna meet first day and then the 21st day. So we'll see each other again on January 11, 2026. We will also be sharing with you via WhatsApp the PDF or email if you prefer, the PDF of our 21-day manifestation journey. And each day builds on the last, and we're deepening our transformation and expanding our capacity to receive every day. Again, if you're not yet registered, please register. um, I'm going to share this to YouTube live stream. The link is bit.ly/2026 manifestation journey. And what else? You're worthy. So keep on opening your heart, letting it all in, receive everything, and most importantly, self love first, love yourself fully. If you have any questions, we can extend for a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes. And Patty, do you have any closing words for everyone? Oh, let's connect in IG. Yes, let's do
Uh,
that.
thank you.
Camille says,
And
I am my highest self. It is done. Yes. Patty?
I'd like to thank nagloading, sorry. I'd like to thank Miss Camille for ending. Miss Camille and I connected via a tarot reading, and I'm very grateful that she decided to join our manifestation challenge. And also for Gel, I actually met Gel last Saturday only. Hello. We are taking an intuitive awakening class under
Oh.
Mysterium. And it was also a surprise na she messaged me that she joined the manifestation challenge. So this is also one of the principles that I operate by. And Miss Aleri knows this, that I wait for my aligned people to work with me. It because it happens. So
Yes. I love it how magical it is. Super. Like, I just want to share it to everyone. When Patty signed up with me, the next day, a previous client reached out to her to renew the contract like the next day, right? It's just so amazing, like how it all works out when you're in alignment with your soul purpose and when you prioritize yourself, you love yourself, you invest in your highest consciousness and your growth. And I mean, it works. You are the evidence, you know? It works for me, it works for Patty, it works for all of us. So we're all like minded, like hearted here. So Patty will be heading our 21-day manifestation journey. This was actually her idea. And I was like, oh my God, yes, let's do it together. And I was like, oh, we did the curriculum. So we will be sharing it in our WhatsApp community and our Facebook group. But then again, if you want to receive lifetime access to the Zoom recordings and the presentation slides, the PDF, that will be given to you once you register. So all of you here have registered. So thank you so much for your contributions, for your warmth, your light. And Angie says we are the solution for a problem. Yes, very true. Ang sarap, no? It's very good to be together with high vibe people. Camille says this is destiny. I'm just waiting. What are your key takeaways? Perhaps you can share. I love your profile picture, Camille. You're so beautiful. Everyone, all of us are beautiful. I just love the show off shoulder profile pic. Yes, so please join the WhatsApp group, the Facebook group. That's where we will post the 21-day manifestation journey, but you also have the PDF. Oh, I'll share it now. Yeah, we have it ready for you. And the presentation, and then if you want the PDF, we'll also be sharing it. But right now, here's the link. If there are no more questions, maybe you can share a key takeaway. Anyone who wants to, just maybe one beautiful soul who wants to share your divine wisdom. Oh, you want me to call on? Anyone who wants to share? Um, that would be amazing. Before we end, would you like to share anything, Leanna? You can type in the chat or speak up and share your beautiful, soothing voice and bless us with your divine wisdom. Key takeaway or any oracle guidance, because you're also an intuitive coach and intuitive guide. Yeah, I just want maybe some, if there are no questions, maybe one of you can share. And she says, even in day one, there's a lot of learnings. Yes, and we're gonna see each other again on 111. Here's the 21-day manifestation journey. Oh, let me just guide you through it quickly, I guess. Yeah, before we end, just so that this is, again, I'll send you the PDF file if you want. And this is the shift edition. Yes. So every day here you have the practices that you can do. Day one is sacred practice, learning the anti-spiral, releasing the old, we have healing declarations. Day three is energy field reset, energetic healing, clarity codes. Yeah, so Yes. You have all the things you need there every day. But then again, we'll also be sharing it in the WhatsApp group and the Facebook group. All right. So I'll wait for your response in the chat. Aliyah says, it's just the first day, but I already feel so many shifts in my body. Yay! That's the goal of the day one. I super love how we balance energies here. And please let's follow each other. I've put in the chat my Instagram and Patty's Instagram. My personal account is at Alali Carissa, but right now I am deactivated because I have my own journey that I'm taking. But by New Year, I'll activate it once again. So please follow me as well in at Aleli Carissa. Yes, I was asking you, my dear Leanna, do you want to share your divine wisdom? I'm very sure we will all benefit from your divine wisdom. Any key takeaway?
Hello. Hi.
Hey,
I was I was like changing my mic settings in my iPad, but I got kicked out. I'm like, oh no.
you're back. Yes, we're
Yeah.
ready.
Uh, I love something that I started doing actually just last night. So I try to also lead like you and Patty. I'm very, very cerebral, very leaning into like science backed, way of doing things. But there's something about following that inner voice and intuition. Not only in the way that I see or feel or visualize things, but in the little things that we do. Like the little I don't know if there's like a proper term for it, but even starting with small mindful things that we do. So it's not just the big things like vision board things or writing an entire gratitude letter. I think on top of that, like the small mindful intentional things that we do is important as well. I'm sure Patty has more insights in this. Parang I just feel like it's rewiring our brain. And I think she mentioned it din naman kanina um like the small like 5-minute things that you can do. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like I'm ranting because I I followed my intuition when you were doing the closing prayer. I did I'll just show it na lang. I did this. So I'm practicing wait lang. I'm practicing like um
Ooh.
Mehenna, but like I know it's properly called like mehendi in Indian, um, and it's letting my mind and intuition flow, so like sigils or like symbols, um, that speak to me. I remember the 2026 reading that I mentioned earlier. Na the mind earlier was just not aligning with the feeling that I have for my vision. It's very medyo makalat, but like where I'm going is like trusting that feeling that we are worthy of the good things in life. I think that's like a theme that I found as well and that I relate to as you were talking about all of the affirmations and then with Patty also parang bridging the gap between what our mind recognizes, what our brain recognizes and the things that we want for ourselves. Um sorry, there's just like so many downloads. I feel like I'll pull a
Yes, I
card
understand.
later and
I'm so
share
excited.
it's like
I'm so
so
excited
many.
to process all the downloads in our
I know.
one-on-one session this Tuesday. Actually, I super love what you said. Like trusting your feeling and intuition, and I love your art, my dear. And anything else you want to complete? So yeah, trusting your feeling, your intuition, not just for the big things, but the small things. All right. Yes. So Don't say sorry. Oh my God. Your downloads are just so powerful. And Aliyah says, your voice is so soothing, Ate Leana. That's the word, right? Soothing. It's very, your voice is so soothing. Really, Leana. Jel says, I'm worthy of all my desires. Yay! Yes! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Patty is my soulmate student, but she's also my teacher. I learned a lot from you, Patty. You're my student and teacher at the same time. I'm so inspired by you. And yeah, we inspire each other. So thank you so much for this light. We are all students and teachers of each other. So I would love to welcome you all of you here in the community. Thank you for being here, especially Jel and Camille. Thank you so much. There's one more, right, Patty? She's not. There's
I
one more,
think
right?
she fell asleep. I will just
Yeah,
check.
okay, sure. But let's share the recording. Yeah,
Yes, please.
so I'm so happy. Like, imagine Patty was a closet light worker before when we met. I got disconnected. That means we have to end this call now. All right. So I was saying that Patty was a closet light worker, and then suddenly now you're shining your light fully, and you just shifted like big massive shifts. You collapsed timeline. That's possible. I delayed in my journey from 2012 to 2020. I had to wait, but for Patty, she manifested it in 6 months. So the power of this container. Oh my gosh, we're gonna manifest so much in the next 21 days. 21 days, guys, goddesses. We I'm so excited. So excited. So again, thank you for being here. As we approach this season of Christmas, of the season of light and miracles, Merry Christmas to your loved ones, to your family, and of course to you. May your holidays be filled with joy and celebration and rest. Let's rest. May you receive all the love, all the abundance, all the peace and prosperity. May you give yourself permission to fully enjoy this journey together. And again, if this activated something in you, if this touched your heart, if it helped you see your worthiness more clearly and activated you in a deep, deep way, please share this. Anyone can still join our 21-day manifestation journey. You can share it with someone. You can also tag us, Patty and I, so we can celebrate you. And we love you, we see you, we honor you, we witness your transformation. We're so honored, grateful to hold this sacred space for you. Know that you're worthy. I want you to open up your heart and open up your hands, your mind, let it all in. Receive everything with love. Just bombarding you with positive affirmations as I say goodbye. Love yourself fully and completely. See you tomorrow on our journey. Patty will be sharing the prompts and practices in our WhatsApp group and or our Facebook group. See you in our daily practices. See you on January 11th at the 111 portal. See you in your highest timelines. See you shining at full brightness. Happy winter solstice. Happy rebirth, happy new beginning. And we're sending you so much love and positive healing energies. I just want to share. You want to have some ending words, or are we done? Oh, wait.
For
Just, I just
or
want to
maybe
share.
chat
I
box.
just want to read the chat. Found it, channeling the highest self in us and trusting even the small steps we take to building that version we manifest. Yes, the small steps every single day, one step at a time, right? Jel, thank you so much, Jel. Camille, would you like to read Camille's message, Patty?
Thank you. So, Miss Camille said I was a bit lost and sought answers by looking for a tarot reader, and out of all the tarot readers I was looking at, I found Patty. I'm into manifestation, so I felt like it was destiny to meet her, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. I'm glad I found this group. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, we will create magic together. Please give and receive and share your beautiful energies to the group, my dear Camille. You're so beautiful. And Patty is the perfect one for you. I can tell, I can see, like you balance each other's energies, right? And she says, thank you, Aleli and Patty. Thank you so much, Angie, for being here. Thank you. All right. So thank you, Patty. Thank you, everyone.
Miss Rally.
Um, yeah, have a good rest.
Nice.
I'll be meeting Isa. I'll be texting you. If you want to meet, because I have a one-on-one session with Isa, either today, tonight, or tomorrow. Let's message each other, my love. Um, thank you so much for being here. Let's end with the five Reiki principles. If that's all right, you can just bring your hands together and breathe. And let's recite the five Reiki principles, or you can just simply say yes after me. Just for today, I'm at peace. I trust. I'm grateful. I work joyfully. I am love. And with a smile on our faces, let's slowly and gently open our eyes. Thank you so much for joining us. See you
You.
tomorrow.